What up, guys? Oh, it's early in this one. Ugh, real early. Come here. That's what time it is. And, man, just look at that view behind me. Beautiful. You can't even fully understand. But, dude, she's gorgeous. Just like you. What up, guys? Oh, it's early in this one. Ugh, real early. Come here. Come here. You see that? Oh, that's what time it is. And I know I didn't sleep that well last night. I'm not really a morning person, so this is like real weird for me. Alright, come on. I gotta be at the gym in like an hour, and it takes me like 25 minutes to drive there, so let's go change.
Posted with 2 texts on that bitch, call her pussy, ayy. Felix like the cat, running back, cause she mushy, ayy. Never catching A's, cause I always wear a condom, ayy. Niggas catching face, cause they always.
You know what? Would I rather miss a little bit of sleep and create a timeless piece to put on YouTube, or go to sleep and not make this video? You guys know that I'm more than okay with losing some sleep for you. I'm exhausted, and I have a full day of stuff to do today. So we're gonna take a lot of pre-workout first thing in the morning. It is 5:21. I will be heading to the gym here in a second. I'm gonna try to eat something small. I'm on a cut right now, so get this. I'm not sleeping and I'm on a cut. So I'm about to eat the shit out of that apple over there. This is the cut life. You gotta, I'm not allowed to have a whole Pop-Tart because one of these things has like 36 grams of carbs in it, and I need carbs and stuff for my workout, but I don't need that all at once. So I'm gonna eat one of these before and one of them after when I have my eggs and stuff. But right now I'm gonna start off my day with carbs and natural fats and whatnot and sugars. No protein first thing in the morning. That's not probably the way you should do it, but I don't have time to do some of this shit. So this right here is going to be my breakfast of champions. Okay? Wonderful, right? All right. It is a beautiful morning out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Look at that. Hang on. Look at that sky. Maybe I should start getting up real early like this. This is nice. I like this. This is beautiful. I'm about to drive to the gym, about to kill it. You guys have not been to this gym with me, but I think you're really gonna like it because it's like hardcore shit. And man, just look at that view behind me. Beautiful. You can't even fully understand. But dude, she's gorgeous. Just like you. Alright, enough playing around. Let's go.
Hours till I land, have me out like a light, hey, like a light, hey, like a light, hey, slept through the flight, not for the night, 767, man, this shit got double bedroom, man, I still got schools to settle, man, I crept on the block, made a right.
Sometimes I'm shy and I'm anxious, sometimes I'm down on my knees, sometimes I try to embrace my insecurities, so I won't wear makeup on Thursday. Cause who I am is enough.
hit the whip, move back and slang. Whole lot of styles, can't even pronounce the name. Ain't got no style, see you on my Instagram. You rockin' it like it's fresh out the pan. Only when I'm taking pics in the middle man. Talking like a boss, just lift a hand. 3 million cash, me Rain Man. Move like a shot, that's my rain dance. We all in black, like it's gangland. Say the wrong words, you be hanging. You stick to your bitch like it's straight man. So what can I call you in the city? Love my name, nigga, I ain't gotta say it. She can get a taste. She can get a taste. Fuck what a nigga say. It's all the same like Mary Kay. Yeah, that's cool, but he ain't like me. She can get a taste.
You know what? First thing I want to tell you guys is this motivation to give this speech came from a lot of people I've been seeing in pain, okay? And it's not just one of them. It's not just 2 of them. It's like a solid 5 or 6 people that I feel like need to hear this, okay? And I'm going to take it all the way to my channel so much more can actually hear it as well. For whatever reason, people think that they can come to me to talk about their dreams and talk about their ambitions and talk about the things that they want to accomplish in life, and I think that that is great, and I'm going to do my absolute best to give you the best pointers, the best sense of direction, and the best inspiration, motivation, whatever you want to call it, in this segment, okay? Let's get to it. Okay, if you don't learn how to move, if you don't learn how to go get it, if you don't know how to make phone calls, if you don't know how to shake a damn hand and look somebody in the eye and hold a conversation, let alone a conversation about your dreams with very important people that probably make you fucking nervous, no, you're not gonna go anywhere, sweetheart, and I'm honest with you. You're not gonna get a damn thing done. You know what? I'm gonna go off a little bit here, and I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of a negative side to things, because you know, I'm always like, oh yeah, you can do it, you can do it, I'm gonna hype you up, but you know what? I'm tired of trying to help people who don't want help, and here's what I mean by that. Everybody has their little dream. Everybody. And I mean everyone. There is you, your mama, and your damn dog got this in you. You understand me? But only about 5% of people go through with this shit. And what I'm about to tell you might sting, okay? Because it might sound all too familiar to you. I think we all know somebody, or have been somebody at one point, to have a fancy desire. Not a dream. Dreams are something you work for. Dreams are something you're in the motion of getting towards so that it can become a reality someday. Fancy desires are just little cool things we like thinking about. You know, fancy desires is, for example, a fancy desire, for example, is thinking about winning the lottery. It's a nice thought, but you can't do anything to really get there besides spend a lot of money and like fuck yourself over, I guess. But there's really no way, like you're not doing anything for it, man. So it's just a fancy little thought people like thinking about, because you have no idea how many people come to me every single day and say all these things that they want to do and all their goals that they have. And you know what? I watched the months go by and not one fucking step has been made to go towards that dream that these people say. They're like, all right, and picture it's January. They're like, all right, I'm gonna do it. And then we're all the way the fuck over here in June. Alright, I'm gonna do it. And you know what? I'd bet my next fucking paycheck that it's gonna be November and they're still gonna be right here saying, alright, I'm gonna do it. And then, you know what? It's going to be fucking 2020 by the time their goal even sinks in that it is not doable. And you know what? They're going to be another fucking statistic that's just living check to check, being a fucking loser on a stressed marriage with 3 kids. Right? Does that sound fun? No. It sounds all too familiar though, doesn't it? Because that's most people out there. You understand that? That is like 90% of people out there. That sounds awful, doesn't it? Living on a fucking stressed marriage, check to check, fighting over dumb shit, having kids that you can barely even pay attention to or raise correctly because your shit wasn't together when you were in your 20s trying to chase your dream, and then boom, you just got fucking laid on kids and wives, dude. You're an idiot, okay? I'm gonna tell you young people right now, if you're not thinking about your life, before you know it, you're gonna be like 40 something and hate yours, okay? Because you're gonna go get all the way through your 30s and it's gonna be like a blink. It is going to be like that. I have seen so many people just blaze through their 30s and not know what the fuck happened. And that's why people have these really interesting things called midlife crisis, okay? Because they don't know where their fucking life went. And then by the time they're 40, they're like, holy shit, this is not what I wanted it to be. I am lame as fuck. Because they didn't grind when they were supposed to. That's their own damn fault, okay? Do you understand that? Do you understand that your life is your decision, okay? One decision at a time can seriously get you somewhere. I'm absolutely tired of people making excuses on why they can and can't do things, okay? They're like, oh, I'm gonna quit smoking. But they never fucking do. They might for a little bit, but they don't. You know what? Then they're gonna be like, oh, I'll get to that. I just gotta wait for this. Or, oh, you know what? My favorite thing that I like hearing people say why they can't achieve their dreams. I'm gonna relate this to something that people have said to me lately in my YouTube career, right? I just wanna show you guys something first, okay? I don't have the best equipment, but I do have a pretty sick rig right now. Like this thing's pretty hardcore, right? And you know what people say to me? This gets on my damn nerves, okay? I'm sorry if I'm cussing in this video. This is raw shit, okay? They're like, oh, Derek, I want to start YouTube, but I don't have the equipment. Oh, I don't have the right software. I don't have a mic. I don't have a camera. I don't know much about that kind of stuff. I don't know how to edit. I don't know. I'm like, fucking cry me a river, dude. What is wrong with you? Like, for example, do you think I just knew how to edit? No, I just turned 16. I started recording and editing my fucking videos on an iPhone 5C, and they were trash, okay? But the point is, I was crawling. I was in that crawling phase, right? I was moving. I was making videos, at least. I was trying to edit, right? And I edit now, and I'm not the best at it at all, but I'm way better than when I started, and that's because I started to crawl, and then pretty soon I learned how to walk. And you know how many cameras I've been through trying to get to the one I am now? And this is just another one in the damn collection. I don't even know what's next. Probably a Sony a6500, but that's not the fucking point. Okay? You want to know what the point of this is? I hate excuses. I hate the victim card, and I absolutely cannot stand entitled people who think shit's gonna be easy. And I want to smack the ever-living shit out of them sometimes, because they have no idea what hard work is, and they will never know in their entire life because they think shit, for one, happens instantly, and two, is easy. Okay? If it was fucking easy, everyone would do it. You've heard that before, right? Yeah, bravo, okay? Don't be another statistic. Good God, dude. Like, I hate people who are like, oh, I don't have the right equipment for my dream, so I can't do it. Okay, look at Post Malone, for example. His debut fucking album sold more than Michael Jackson's Thriller did. You realize that? And you know what? I guarantee you, look up Post Malone's first song ever. Cringy as fuck. But he was crawling back then, and now he's selling more than fucking the king of pop. Do you understand that? People don't get to the top by starting from the top. They have to crawl first. They don't start off flying. You gotta leave the nest. Okay? Half of you bitches are gonna fucking sit there and just look over the edge of the nest and be like, I'm not jumping. But I want to jump. I'm going to jump someday. And make excuses on why you're fucking waiting when there's badasses out there like Post Malone who fucking jump. I don't know why I use him as an example. That kind of like came in my head. Okay? So I guess my final word on that was don't be a fucking pussy, jump. Okay? Even if you don't know what you're doing, no bird who jumps out of the nest has a clue what they're doing. And you know what? Some of them fucking die. That's the reality. If you're gonna jump and fall, that's fine. You gotta learn how to crawl and walk and then fly. It's just like everyone else, dude. It's not like okay, I'm gonna jump and then whoosh, catch this crazy wind and then bam, hit immediate fame, success, wealth, whatever the hell you're after in life, okay? You have to start out in the shitty phases of it. You have to. People don't understand that. When I talk to them, they almost blank at this part. When I try to like drill into their head that it's not fucking easy. Okay, it is not easy. You get out of bed in the morning and you make your bed and you brush your teeth, dude, you're already doing part of your dream. You're already getting shit done, knocking out tasks along the way. What the hell is to stop you from making a step towards your dream? You already did something you don't want to do today. Keep it going. Keep that streak, dude. Stay outside of your comfort zone. Keep moving, okay? It's not like a bitch mindset. You have to be a shark. You know what happens to a shark if it stops swimming? It fucking dies, okay? So be a fucking shark, okay? Otherwise you're gonna get eaten by one, okay? Because it's not simple. It is not simple, but at the same time, it's very easy, okay? The reason it's not simple is because there's so much that goes into it. But the reason that it's easy is because you can take it one step at a time. You don't have to tackle all 100 steps at once. That's why it's called a fucking staircase to success. It's because you fucking step one step at a time. You don't jump the whole staircase. You know, that's like, no one does that. That's why you have to climb it. Some people run up it, some people crawl up it. It's like you can't look at someone and then judge yourself based on how they went up the damn staircase to success. But regardless, it still stands. You have to climb it. It's not a joke. This isn't like I'm gonna work really hard for a month and then we're gonna be millionaires or famous or whatever. No, hell no. My first year and a half of YouTube, I had 40 subscribers. Didn't go up, didn't go down. I fucking would lose sleep. I would literally skip homework, stay at Austin's house until 2 o'clock in the morning because I didn't have my own computer to edit on, nor camera. I used his GoPro and his computer to edit for my fucking YouTube channel until 2 o'clock in the morning on random fucking Wednesdays when I had school the next day. I lost sleep over this. It is not a joke. And you know what? I did that way back in the day for only 20 people to watch my YouTube video and get no comments, okay? And I did that multiple times a fucking week. It's not a joke. Every Friday, my friends would ask me to come out. I said, no, I have to work out and I'm shooting a YouTube video. And only 14 to 30 people would fucking watch it and no one would comment on it, okay? That is determination. That's the type of shit you have to do. I did that for a year and a half, okay? And I can't even express to you how much I was in love with what I was doing. That's I had to find something within myself to keep pushing. It wasn't like oh yeah, I want to be famous or I want to get rich and yeah, that'll probably hold me over. Fuck no. You have to seriously love this shit. You have to love, and I've said this since the beginning, you have to love the shitty parts of your career. And in my opinion, people are like, dude, I hate editing videos. I love it. I love editing videos. Even though it's time consuming and blah, 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 and you could see it negatively, I love editing. God, man, people don't understand that you have to have an abundance of passion, and not only that, it has to be a close second. And you know what? Close second to discipline. Discipline has to be first. Passion's all good and well, but it'll fail us. Every fucking time. No single person on the whole entire planet Earth is motivated 100% of the time. You know what keeps champions being champions? Is fucking discipline. Why do you think Phil Heath won 7 Olympias? Why do you think Arnold Schwarzenegger won 7 Olympias and kept doing all the things that he did? Why do you think athletes continuously getting first? They're on another level. They're not just people who win one time at something. They're people who win fucking repetitively at things. And you know why? It's not just because they're very talented or the best at what they do. It's because they show up on days that it's rainy. They show up on days where they feel like shit. They show up on days where they feel like crying because of their personal life. They show up on days where their family's shit isn't going well. They show up on days where they didn't eat right and their stomach isn't feeling good. They show up on days where they didn't even want to get out of bed. They show up on days when they never thought that they would be there, and look who's there. Look who showed up. Look who's ready to work, and look who's ready to put in some fucking blood, sweat, and tears for their dreams. Okay? That's what champions do. In no way, shape, or form are you a champion if you don't do that. And you know what? I have fallen short of that so many times, but I have fucking discipline. Do you think I want to show up on leg day and slap heavy weight on and do it until I literally throw up or feel like dying? No, I don't want to do that. That's not something I get really excited about and can't wait to get to the gym and just smile on my face. That's something I take my pre-workout, I put my damn hood on, I put my headphones on, I fucking have my own little world to myself, and I work at something because I have a dream. And it's not out of madness, it's not out of rage, it's not out of anger, it's out of straight raw happiness. And that's what you're hearing right now. It might sound like I'm very upset or very mad about this or anger fueled. Absolutely not. This is what happens when I get happy. I get like very, very fired up, okay? I get really excited. But I'm also not gonna fucking bullshit you and tell you, oh, you'll make it if you just stay positive. Fuck that. No, stay positive, but you have to, positivity, you know, whatever. That's great. That's not the topic of today's video, because there's a whole speech I could go on about positivity because it's very important. But the two topics I'm going to talk about today are discipline and motivation. Stick with those two. I am so serious, man. You know what? If you don't get out of your comfort zone, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Something that scares you ever? Are you gonna do something that doesn't feel right and just hope that it is? Have you ever had to do that? That's what a fucking gut feeling is. That's what people refer to as a gut feeling, okay? Because everything around you is like, this is, I don't really know how this is gonna turn out. But your gut, you listen to it. You listen to your gut and you listen to your heart. Same thing, right? So, here's my thing. Once upon a time, I was in a relationship, right? Well, maybe this, okay, there's probably better examples for this, but this is the only one I can think of right now. Once upon a time, I was in a relationship, and I knew I didn't love the girl. This was a long ass time ago. I knew I didn't love the girl, but I wanted to. And you know what? My gut feeling told me, Derek, she's gonna be a distraction for your dreams, and all you're gonna do is dump a whole lot of time and effort into this, and it's not gonna end well. So just end it now and rip the band-aid off. And I think that that's a weird analogy. I get it. This isn't a relationship advice video. That was my last video. But dude, listen to your gut when it tells you to do things. Do you think that it just seemed like a good idea to move 1,000 miles away from everything I've ever known out to a city that's gigantic? I don't know a single person in it except my boss, and then just be like, okay, well, fucking good luck, man. Hope you can pay your rent. Hope you can pay bills. Hope you can, hope you can make it out there. No, that's fucking scary. That is scary. I moved away from everything I've ever known. Everything I'd ever attached myself to physically or mentally, emotionally, everything. I ripped myself completely out of that and shoved myself in a new environment like that. You understand me? You have to do shit that scares you to progress. You have to do shit that makes you very uncomfortable. You have to do shit that makes you cry, and you have to do stuff that is built like a champion, okay? And what I mean by that do stuff that is built like a champion, Derek, what are you getting at with that? Well, let me tell you. Champions don't look for the easy way. They purposely look for a harder way to do things. They don't say, all right, well, because that's what most of us do. That's the way our human brains are hardwired to survive, right? We look for the easiest way to do things, the most comfortable, so that our bodies can do our thing and we can reproduce and very like blah, blah, very scientific thing. Champions completely detach themselves from that. And they say, all right, I'm ripping that whole fucking bitch mindset out because it helped us when we were in our primal stages, but now it is something that you gotta like dig out of yourself. It's hard, okay? Because we don't want to be a bitch sometimes. We all like to take our hot showers and feel all comfortable and stuff, and that's great. But you have to look for the harder path when you want to go on successful routes in life. Because I can't name a single successful person who has done anything similarly to the normal people. That's why they're different. And you know what? I hate when people ask questions like, man, how did they do that? Well, they did it through years of hard work and losing sleep when no one was watching, so that, you know what? They can be on their high horse now when everyone is watching. And they are fucking flying in private jets. Because you know what? They were Ubering somewhere at one time. Or fucking taxi. I don't know. Like whoever you look up to is probably old or young. I have no idea. But you know what? Everyone started somewhere. Our journeys take different times to get to different places, and I think it's very important to note that. And only thing I can say right now is you're losing if you're not even crawling, if you're not even moving. Are you moving? Or like, have you progressed from what you were last week? Are you any better than you were a month ago? Are you any more financially stable than you were 6 months ago? Are you any more emotionally developed, mentally developed, physically developed, etc. than you were a year ago? I don't know. I hope the answer is yes. And I hope it is a definite yes. But for all too many of us, it's a no. Why? Why is it a no? Because I know it's not because you don't care about yourself and you don't want to do well, because everyone wants to do well. But remember what I was saying about the fancy desires? Is it just a nice little thought that you have in your head to do well, or do you actually want it? Do you actually want to do well? Or what? Because I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Because you got a lot of potential. You got a lot of fucking potential. You got way more in you than you think you do. Okay? Do you understand that you can literally do anything that you want to do? Anything that you set your mind to, you can do it. I know you probably heard that your entire life from different people, but hear it from me and really listen to it. Don't just hear it. Don't just fucking process it in your ears. Listen to it. Do you understand that? I'm going to say it again. You can do anything you want to do. Anything. You want to be a millionaire in 2 years? Do it. Do it. I would recommend real estate to get there myself, but do it. What's your excuse? I'm going to be a millionaire by 21. No question. Okay? What are you going to do? Are you going to get a six-pack this summer? Do it. I'm not telling you can't. I'm just going to tell you one thing for sure. It is not going to be easy. But you know what? That's why it feels so damn good. That's why it tastes so good when you finish. When you get that goal. Is because you're like, man, I cried for this. I bled for this. I sweated for this. I lost sleep for this. I fought for this on days I didn't even want to fight for this. And now I have it. And you know what? That's a powerful thing. When you can keep going. When you can take that energy and you can fly with it. You're not done after that. When you complete something, when you get to check something big off the checklist, it's cool. It makes you smile. It makes me smile for you. But are you gonna fall short like the other 90%? Or are you gonna act like a champion and do those hard things that make you cry? And you know what? That new feeling of doing something, that's gonna fade real quick. Really, really fast. I like people who first start going to the gym. They'll last a month. If they're tough, they'll last a month. And then that new feeling of it fades off. And they realize that it's work. And they realize that it's more than just showing up at the gym. It's diet too. And it's sleeping. And it's so much more than they ever thought that they'd sign up for. And you know what? Very few keep going. 90% act like the 90% for a reason. Okay? And if you have no desire to do anything special with your life, then I don't even know why you're still watching this video. But if you've made it this far into the video, something tells me you want to fight. Something tells me that you're here for more. And something tells me that you're not playing around anymore with your life. You're done making those excuses, and you're done playing those games. And you're here. And you're here to work now. And that makes me excited for you. That gets me pumped. Okay? Now, I think I gotta wrap this speech up, man, because I've been going for a while.
We're gonna ride till